I'm back. Thank you, Niles, for the invite. You're a legend. We are back. I haven't got no clue what's going on anymore, but we are back.
Stream up.
The stream is back as well. Yeah, everything's back.
All right, good. Because Al Queer is stock, and he's just had a decent contact, and he needs to be moving because Blizzard are race leader.
Marquez is coming to the pit.
Blizzard is our race leader at the moment. He still has to pit. Leon is sort of catching Al Queer as well. So as Al Queer goes past North King at last, he needs to get down the road because I think Blizzard will come out ahead as it stands. Marquez has just had a really terrible race. He's just smashed his front to bits earlier on. I'm sure people are joining from the first stream anyway, so it's okay.
Well,
obviously, Will, I just cleared Marquez, and Marquez obviously falls right down the field now.
And Leon's on the back of Orb King. The Haas.
Oh my goodness, right round the outside. Tries Francis Jessica, not going to work there.
And he's made the move. There's Leon on Orb King, fairly simple in the end, but that gets the car out of the way. And our quiz gap to Blizzard is 24 seconds. I don't know how long it takes to make a pit stop around here, but that's a fairly sizable gap.
Oh, Francis Jessica, that's Narnia. That's not how you want to be getting through there. Luckily, no positions lost though. That's like an F120 style corner there, because then since it's gone that wide, gets a great exit and gets some good straight line speed. Now, Queer needs to start catching this gap, and Leon will be
He's slightly catching at the minute. It's come down by about half a second on this lap, so there's a bit, but it's he had to get Orb King out of the way as well, so it's touch and go, I think. Touch and go.
The situation at the moment is that even if these guys do...
Here goes Francis Jessica on Will. He's heading round the outside in his Red Bull, and there's a little bit of contact, I think, but they get away with it, and Will stays ahead. It's allowed Jake to catch up a little bit, but they're getting very, very feisty there. It looked like they were defending off track, never went inside line. They were going for the barriers, so sticking behind for now.
No grip lift, just sliding around, and Queer moves to 23.3 seconds as Blizzard boxes. Is it going to be enough to keep the Toro Rosso driver in the lead? Started from P5 on the grid.
Queer is coming around the last corner now.
But it was, I
think he's done enough here, but...
No, was the fastest guy out there? Is he still going to be first?
It looks like it.
No. Yes,
it looks like it, yeah.
About it.
And my phone thinks it said OK Google there, but that can go away. A little confusing for a minute, but they're all quite close to each other. It looks like on them cold tyres, Blizzard might be struggling a little bit to begin with, and that's allowing a Queer to get right up to the back of him. As it's getting a bit squeaky bum time there for Blizzard.
A lot of moves going on further back. Marquez making moves, and Jake passing Francis Jessica. And then weaving a lot. Not really necessary, but he's doing it. Now,
and it looks like Blizzard got a good exit there, and that's allowed to take a little bit of pressure off. For now.
You lot missed this earlier on, because when the stream went down, a lot of stuff actually went down with Queer. He would have been in the lead if he didn't get stuck behind Marquez and Orb King, but he had to get by them, and that really did cost him. I mean, he was only 2 tenths back by the time Blizzard came out of the pits, so it's just one of them cars.
Francis Jessica taking all sorts of liberties through the hairpin there. Basically, it's not a corner for him, it seems, as he picked up a 3-second penalty, and probably rightly so, as he's on his pursuit of Jake still. And Marquez somehow has ended up outside the points after his... Oh! Francis Jessica's gone so far wide. I thought he was going to die, I'm not going to lie, but...
Exit, though. Get the exit, that's another F12010 style line. They love them today. Now, Leon is the guy attacking Acquair now, look.
And it looks like he's going to get straight back past, but there's a bit of wheel banging, and it looks like he... Oh, they both got to. It's so close. I mean, who knows who's going to come out of turn 1 on top here. My money would be on Francis Jessica though with the exit.
Marquez, look at him. Up to turn. Oh my god.
The front wing could have easily been. Nearly got glued together there, but Francis Jessica not leaving much room at all there, so I'd say. But maintains position.
Oh my goodness, Marquez!
What was that?
Just went for stupid
torpedo.
Has to be said. Torpedoes.
I was on board with Jessica and I just saw this arrow.
Again! Oh my god! What Francis Jessica's done? In all fairness, I don't think it's done anything, but Marquez not happy for some reason.
Oh my! And I don't know what made him do that to Francis Jessica, but I don't see him doing that much wrong to him. But it will all be unveiled shortly. It's fair to say. It was Orb King who's actually made the move on Francis Jessica while that's happened. So that's him up into P9 for now. But yeah, Francis Jessica will be lucky to get away with no damage there. And it looks like it's going to become a freeway battle here as the Sauber of Nick Knight heads it round the outside. And if you're looking at the lead, Blizzard's pulled out a really nice gap on them soft tyres, so it shows the sort of pace he's capable of doing, and he's pulled 3 seconds out in probably like 3 laps. So that's probably Acquair's hopes of winning this race going slowly down the drain, unfortunately for him. But we've got lots of battles further back. There's oh no, this VSR Lambo has managed to work his way up to P5. So, fairly impressive for him. He's just kind of stayed out of it all. And is the best of the rest because the top 4 kind of broke away early on. 2 laps. I'm sorry. I apologise. As Francis Jessica goes for a spin.
Oh no.
And retires.
We don't really
I feel really sorry for him. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't really know why Marquez was angry, frustrated, but whatever.
Something sparked it.
They're both out now, so we can move on. Or can we? Will we come back next week to find them bumper carts once again? Or will they have some common sense? I guess we'll find out next week. Now, Will Murdoch is starting to catch up to R2, I think, a little bit, and we'll start.
Lambo as well. This could become a little bit of a battle.
Yes. But we will see exactly what they do. Leon is still sort of catching up a little bit. I mean, it's 1.2, it was in DRS a while ago, as R2 outbreaks himself a little bit there. But as I said earlier, I mean, to even be league racing today is pretty great. I don't know how he has the strength to do it, but he's here, and he's on for a very good podium, so all fingers crossed that Leon does make this podium, because it would be brilliant.
Yeah, it'd be real credit to him.
Just after, you know,
yeah, I've seen it all.
Somehow,
so a good result for him, very good result. And second place is definitely not out of the equation, so yeah, I mean 1 second behind Acquair. I mean that's basically best you can get with Blizzard on the track.
Yeah. No, here comes R2 by the way.
I hate to break it, but yeah. It looks like the Ferrari has made the move on Lambo. There's a bit of a curb bashing there, but he manages to get through there ahead of him. As I don't like when the sound disappears, but Will's got a very good view of this battle.
Oh, a lot of contact. They both spin, didn't they? Or is it just Lambo? No, they both spin. Yeah, Lambo and R2 spinning off then at turn 4.
Lambo definitely worst off though, and that allowed Will to get up to P5.
Will
Will there be penalties after the race? I suspect
Yes.
so.
Have you seen Marquez? Dive bomb to dive bomb to dive bomb.
I think that question doesn't need to be asked. Orb King has actually started to catch Jake as well for P8. So
It's on
that,
fresher sauce, you would
yeah.
expect that. Just wondering why yours went for the 2-stop back. Because, I mean, do you remember when he was up at the top?
Yeah, he was on the
A long time ago,
supers.
but
He was on the supers on qualifying. I can see probably why now, but it, yeah, he probably didn't think he had much pace
that's
with the
interesting.
one stop.
Queer's got a penalty. Now, does Leon have any penalties? Because if he doesn't, then it's second place at the moment, and he has no penalties.
He only has one warning.
No penalties. And there goes Orb King. So Leon moves up into a net P2.
Which is a great result for him.
Very good. Now, we
Oh,
just
no.
need Blizzard to DC and we get the dream result.
Absolutely. But if that happened, that would be a dream result, not gonna lie. But no offense, Blizzard. Yeah, it's calmed down a little bit now after them with Lambo and R2 spinning. It's kind of spread everybody out a little bit, but all is not lost. We've got Jake and Orbkin, I suppose, but Orbkin's already got past Jake, so I suppose that one is lost. Yeah, but next up, Jake is Nick Nykin behind him. So will he be able to catch? Touch and go, I suppose. But he seems to, I don't know, Jake, he just seems to be going backwards in this race, but it's still somehow in the points. Well,
Yes.
I suppose it's not surprising when Joe and CIP are behind, I suppose.
So our biggest gainer actually today has been Will.
Yeah, he's been a really good race.
Obviously benefiting from incidents that have been happening around him, especially the R2 Lambo one, or else Lambo would be the highest gainer today. I guess Lambo's going to have to work for that one himself. It's weird how they both spun. Though we've seen contact at turn 4 before.
Maybe they both
times.
just drifted a little bit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Possibly.
But anyway, it happened. R2 got away much quicker. We'll probably dissect that one later, at least the stewards will. See whose fault that was. But yeah, it was a weird one. It was a very weird incident. Alright, Nick Knight on the back of Jake. Will Jake fall down yet further in this race? Probably as far back as he will end up if he does fall back anymore, because Yor is 12 seconds away from all this. Even on fresh soft, I don't think he'll catch that in 6 laps. So we will see. We'll see if Jake can defend, bring home P9. Like I said, it's been a difficult race for him. He just has fallen back a little bit.
Yeah. Doesn't seem to quite have it this time round. Maybe just a bad track for him, I'm not sure. You know him better than me.
I think this was my fault, really. I mean, he DC'd qualifying, didn't he? So. Sorry!
And he could effectively finish last if he's not careful. Effectively, I mean, if we count Joe and CIP out the race, I mean, the practically they are.
Here he comes.
And
Jake doesn't even defend him. Will he go for the exit at least? We'll see. A little bit of contact, 2 or 3 little taps, and Jake.
it's kind of effective. It's kind of accepting his fate there.
Yes.
5 laps to go. His tyres is on the oldest mediums of anybody on the field. 13 laps, so yeah, he'll be struggling a little bit to get there. But 1 point is better than none.
Yes, if he just takes that one, it'll be a good result for the LRT anyway, because they will be getting 2nd and 10th, so they will be probably one of the highest scoring teams, if not the highest scoring team, somehow out of all this. apart from VSR, their sole driver, right there leading the race. So
there's Orb King and Lambo there. I think Orb King's just got past Lambo. I'm not sure if that's the other way around or not.
Has.
But
Caught that one quickly, didn't he?
yeah.
He gets on them fresher sauce. You would expect that.
Maybe he's just following a bit. And will he be able to catch R2 by the end of the race? I reckon. Maybe not, but
he should do. He should do, I think. We'll see then. We will see. DRS over Lambo. Maybe he won't even have to worry about RC because he's got the Mercedes behind him. Round the outside goes Lambo. Orb King will go for the exit, but it looks like Lambo didn't even get past, so he's not going to have to worry about it.
No, didn't quite have the grip on the mediums. Fairly warm mediums as well.
He had a look into turn 4, you could just see he wanted to, but he didn't. He noted that last time at turn 4 anyway, so don't blame him for being a little bit cautious.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just saying though, Orb King, if he's fighting with Lambo, he's going to be doing less catching. With only 4 laps to go, yeah, maybe he won't catch R2, not quite.
Just a little bit of a stretch, I think. 5 seconds off. Yeah.
But this one, again, for Blizzard, I'd say only 4 laps to go, it has been a very Blizzard-style race. He has dominated it. He's been a quick scout there. He started on mediums and fought
Looked
his way
in doubt for
through the field to
periods,
take the lead.
but after the pit stops, there was no doubt. It kind of disappeared.
I mean, Acquia was only 2 tenths back from him when he came out of pits, and now he's stretched his lead up to 8 seconds. So unless we get a Charles Leclerc style situation, then it's going to be the Toro Rosso driver who takes the win, and then it should be Leon, who's still within that 3 seconds he needs to use the penalty to his advantage and get P2. And then that'll put
That's
Weir
interesting.
third.
We'll have a look at the penalty situation.
Although he is losing a lot of time, Leon. He needs to be aware of that penalty because he's starting to fall like a ton
Quite
of
interesting
bricks.
how
He
Orb
needs
King's
to-
got 3 warnings and no penalty. And R2 only has 1 warning, so the penalty situation won't affect this really unless something happens.
There'll be times actually for Leon. I don't know if he's aware of the penalty, but he better not.
Yeah,
Just give up on this.
he's kind of slipping back a bit, isn't he?
Yeah. He made a little mistake at a turn 10. I think that's why he lost his time. He's starting to close that back down again. Speaking of turn 10, Lambo got a great exit from there. Nearly had to go, but in dirty air actually went wide instead on Orb King. Only got 3 more laps to go to try and repass him. So we will see if he can do that.
Yeah, it's quite surprising how it's kept with him instead of dropping back. And
Yes.
yeah, I think he can forget about R2 at this point. As he's got a battle with the Merc. As not much else happening really. It's
Good
kind
run
of.
for Lambo. Not even using ERS, and he's still catching up relatively quickly towards turn 1. I guess he's just sort of saving up for a last 2 laps, really sort of push for it. If he stays in DRS, we could be seeing a pretty fun battle then. And yeah. Well, no, I see why P actually ended up that far behind. I don't recall.
I think he just had a few incidents in the end. I know he lost his front wing at one point, but.
I think everyone lost their front wing at one point.
Yeah.
Marquez sort of caused a bit of chaos. Has to be said.
Yeah, I've got to say that was pretty. I suppose disappointing would be the word. Yeah, just not his day. After contact with his teammate, and it kind of went backwards from there.
So Lambo has now got 76% of his bar of ERS left. That's more than enough to go for it in these last 2 laps, I think. Orb King has actually got a decent amount as well. So yeah, Lambo has to start using it, and he is doing so at the moment. And he'll get DRS, so he'll get a first try down to turn 1. 6/10 of the gap, more than enough, you'd imagine, to close up anyway. More about if he can get the move done, though. Let's see. Down towards turn 1, starts to close the gap, pushes ERS back down again now. It just doesn't look like he's wanting it, does he?
Maybe he's just waiting for the last lap rather than... Maybe he's waiting for this last lap. Saving all his ERS and then using it for one hot lap. Could be a smart move. Especially with...
I've seen other league races where they've waited too long to use the ERS and it's become just not usable. Even though they are flying on the last lap, if they've waited too long. And Lambo, he breaks late, and that's really wide there, and yeah, not helping his cause. It has to be said.
But he's got a lot of ERS, but Hopkins got a good amount himself, so maybe he's trying to defend. But that last corner is going to be crucial.
Blizzard has started the final lap here at Bahrain, and Lambo, he's now got to resolve this. Leon nearly in DRS as well up at Queer. We'll see what happens there.
There's Hopkins. Oh!
He's onto the T12 curve, that lovely little curve that I was talking about earlier. We've seen
No, did he use it? Did he lose it, or did he do that tactically to get the DRS?
I think he may have lost it. He certainly looked like he was.
It looked like it was a bit. I don't know. We'll see. See if it either pays off or not. But here goes Hopkins looking at Lambo. Every time I say Hopkins, it comes up Google on my phone. Lovely. But Hopkins goes around the outside, and you can see the grip, and that kind of fends off Lambo at this point, who's using all the ERS he ever needed. And but was it smart round the outside by Lambo? He sends it, and doesn't quite make it stick. Doesn't quite. Oh no. No front wing came off though.
Oh, that clears off the track. Where is he? He just about keeps it on. Leon just got a penalty. He's going to lose the second place. But here's Blizzard takes the win in Bahrain. And at Queer, even though he was just off the track, is going to find himself taking a brilliant P2 then. Leon is in Narnia, but he will make it home to get a podium.
Oh, he's run out of fuel as well.
Slow. That's why. No, it's not fuel, it's structure. That's why he was slow. So left rear was down, but he still gets a sensational podium. One that, seriously, I mean, to even be racing,
great result.
Is brilliant. So really, congratulations to him. Brilliant stuff. Blunt comes home in P4 with Will in 5th. R2 will be 6th, and Orbkane will.
In the end, get Lambo. So it was a good move. Let's just say it was tactical. I think in the end. And Jake rounds out the top 10 for the IRT team. So they'll pick up 16 points on their first race, and they can say that's a pretty good outing. But yeah, Old King did well to come back through. Blizzard drove pretty unbelievably in the end. 17 seconds. That is frightening. I'm not going to lie. But yeah.
There is the last man across the line. CYP finishing in 12th. And there is your podium. When Blizzard, as he usually does, takes victory. It seems wherever he goes, he wins. And second place, Alqueer. Good drive from him in the Red Bull. If he had a better strategy, he probably could have had a chance there. He did have great pace at the start of the race anyway. And then Leon, with the puncture in the end, costs him P2. But he will be very happy, I think, with that podium. And once again, you know, after everything he's been through recently, I think it's great that he's been able to come in the first place. But taking a result like that,
Quay got two lots of penalties as well. In the end,
a race like that, massive respect for Leon, I think. Massive respect for him. So yeah, great podium.
Yeah, no, a great race as well. Full of action and everything you'd expect with disconnections and Everything. He had everything.
Yes.
But yeah, guys, that's the end of the URC's Bahrain Grand Prix on the PS4 side. I hope you all enjoyed it. I did to an extent, except for when disconnected. That was a bit awkward. But did you like it, Owen? Was it okay? First experience?
Very good race. I was expecting actually. I think we had plenty of drama, plenty of good racing, and some bottles as well. Basically, the ingredients of a good league race.
Yeah, so we'll be back in 2 weeks. I don't know what next is in calendar. I think it's China, isn't it? Yeah. We're back in 2 weeks for China. I might be here. Owen might be here. We don't know yet. But I hope you all enjoy it, and we will see you then.